Hello, guys of United Rock Nations. We are here with Anders of In Flames. How are you?
I'm good. I overslept a bit, I think. My phone stopped working during the night, apparently, and so, yeah. I got rushed into the first interview. But it was good. It was good. It was good.
Fantastic. So we are here, of course, to talk about the new album.
Yeah.
We have a few questions. Daniel, your previous drummer, leaves at the end of last year, and then you have a new drummer, Joe Ricard. How you choose it?
It was. I mean, at first when Daniel told us, it was a big blow, and because he's been a friend, not only a musician, but he's been a friend for a long time, and you know, I think we've been together for like 18 years or something like that, and you know, it was. Yeah, like how do you replace a guy like that? And Daniel's, I mean, if you feel really secure going on stage with him, because he hardly play wrong, and he has a really, he's very determined when it comes to his instrument, you know, and he barely fucks up. So that was a big thing. But when we decided to go to America to record, we knew there is a lot of studio musicians around, you know, in LA, because we didn't want to take someone into the band before the recording. We'd rather record the album with someone and then choose someone after, have an audition or whatever, you know. So we didn't want to have that problem in dealing with that problem at first. So Joe was working in the studio with Howard Benson, our producer.
Okay.
And Howard said, like, you should try out with this guy, and Joe's also helped us with some of the programming that we had, because when we write the music we do a basic programming of drums instead of playing, and it's quite easy, and then you take away the programming and then you add real drums. But he was helping us out with some stuff, and he said, can I play on the music on these songs? And we were like, yeah, we need a drummer anyway, so feel free, you know, to try it out. And he come highly recommended, of course. Here comes my coffee.
Yes.
The second one.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
And he started playing, and we were all like, whoa, hitting really hard, and you know, same attitude as Daniel. And he, you know, 5 takes of his song, and we were like, perfect, let's move on to the next one. And he was like, nope, I want to do it again. That's the attitude you should have. And then obviously we needed to know him a little bit on the more, like on the personal level, see what kind of dude he might be. So we took him. The best way to know a guy is, or someone, is to go with them to a bar, give them a beer and have them talk. And we did. And after a few beers we realized this is an awesome guy. And we just, like, at the end of the session we said to Howard, like, you know, we might have to steal your boy here and take him away from you for a little while. And Howard said, yes, please do that, and it's awesome, it's good for you, it's good for him. And we asked Joe if he want to be in the band, and he said yeah.
So it's a permanent member of the band?
He's a permanent member, yes, definitely.
You talk about Howard Benson. You work with Roberto Laghi on the previous 2 albums, and then for this one you want to choose why to go to Los Angeles and record it with Howard Benson.
I think we needed to shake up a little bit, just like, I mean, we worked with Roberto before, and he's a great guy, and he's good, but it's, you know, we wanted to work with someone that has a long resume of working with, like, other acts, not just a small group of people that we were in, like coming from Gothenburg or so on. And also we, Björn and me, we told our management, can you hook us up with, we have a bunch of producers that we are interested in talking to and see what they do, like favorite albums they had, or we knew.
Absolutely.
we really admire their work, so we talked to 7 or 8 producers.
Okay.
And Howard were the one that he said the right things, and then, you know, made us feel scared and comfortable at the same time.
Scared?
Yeah, because I mean, we are super tight when it comes to our own, we're protective, I would say, when it comes to our own material. We don't hardly let anyone in. Even though Roberto been part of the music, he's more been like engineering than producing, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, he doesn't go in and say, do this, do that, and so on. And not knowing what these other producers might do that work with all these bands, you're afraid that they're gonna go in and change who you are and start messing and poking into your material.
Absolutely.
So going to America, we were just, as I said, curious but afraid. But he made us feel really comfortable, and in the end, it's just like he was the guy that showed demos. We worked 2.5 weeks sort of making demos before we started recording, and we showed him the material, and he was just, gave us some few pointers and think about this, think about that.
So he influenced the progress, the songwriting process.
It's someone that you bounced ideas on, and we wrote the whole songs, made demos, recorded vocals, did everything basically, and that's something we haven't done in the past either. We usually do music first and vocals way later, and then we meet in the mix. But now we have to create the whole thing, so he get a feeling, and I had to, or he wanted me to explain what I wanted to say with my words, with my lyrics, and that's something I haven't done either. I just wrote my lyrics and sang them, and boom, there it was, But now I had to explain to someone that speak English, native tongue, and I'm Swedish, so for me it's just, sometimes maybe I get into like a Swinglish type of feeling, but now, and it was good to have that too. But so he didn't change who we were, but he made us better. At least that's what we feel. What other people feel, that's a whole different story. But that's how we feel,
And it's a good thing. When we listen, we think that it's more melodic than Siren Charms. Siren Charms was more dark. And this one is more melodic. Is it because you recorded in Los Angeles with a new producer, or is it just a natural evolution of the band?
Well, first and foremost, we've always been melodic. We've always been in some shape and form. It's always been there, like from the early days up until tonight. Today,
But it sounds more.
I know what you mean. I'm going to come to that. I know what you mean. No, you're right. I mean, the previous album was recorded in Berlin, which has a different feeling, different vibe.
Yes.
And that's the vibe that we wanted at that point. It's grey, it's dark, it's melancholy, more like grim.
Exactly.
So obviously that goes into the album. But now we record it in sun and 25, 28 Celsius degree, and it was barbecue and good beer and everything. It was like a good atmosphere in general, and we were happy and so sure that affected the album. I think so. I mean this one is warmer in the sound than the previous one.
Exactly.
And I think that's pretty cool. That it's still in Flames, but things change here and there. I like that, and that's the way I want things to be.
We have selected some songs that we want to talk about. But first of all, I would like to say that we love a lot the album. We are very happy of this new production. We love a lot The End, with a powerful chorus. Tell us more about that song.
I think that one represents In Flames very good, where we are, It direct, it has this chugging sort of verse and goes into a pre-chorus and then a big chorus.
Exactly.
Hits you with the melody as soon as the song kicks in, basically, and it's the format. It's In Flames 1A.
And about the lyrics of that song?
The lyrics. But if you get a chance, sort of, to heads up before you die, like, are you happy with all your decisions? Is this the way you want things to be? We usually don't get that heads up because we just die, or it's a long transition. But if you have just like you're gonna die in 10 minutes, what are those thoughts and and also about like are we happy with all the decisions we made? I think the world itself have become more hostile and hard, and people in general are very fast to criticize other people, exactly. We forget to be the brother man, like helping out. It's more like mine, and instead of embracing you know, I know you can't help everyone all the time, but at least, you know, be a bit friendly. And we are in that crossroad, I guess, now where it's, we have, it's tougher out there, I would say so. And especially when you have kids, you think about the world that they are growing up in, and where they are going in 10, 15 years, you know, who knows.
There's a song called The Truth.
Yeah.
We think that it's a really different song comparing to the others. It's more melodic with a lot of chorus. Tell me more about that song, about the songwriting and also the lyrics of that song.
I can start with the lyrics. The lyrics are like, here we have, I mean, I don't understand, sort of connected to the other one as to the end, but it's like, how can we, on one hand, we are inventing, you know, rockets that takes nuclear weapons really far, and at the same time look our kids in the eye and say, you better eat your breakfast, you better go to school, you better, I mean, like, it's such, I don't understand, like, we try to have this high moral, but at the same time it's super destructive, and the kids are the ones that speaks the truth, because they are the unprogrammed version of us, you know. So yeah, sometimes I think, or in many ways, we should go back and start like rethink our values and how we are, how you are to me is because how I am to you, yes. And so on, and yeah. So that's the lyrics. Music, I mean, it's the same. It just turns out in I know it's the end result. It's different than the end, and it's sort of another side of the flames. It's more open. It has a different touch. It has a different touch, which I like, and it's good. It's not the same. You know, even though we write sort of in the same format, we want to go to. It's like chorus and. Verse, chorus, blah blah, chorus, the end. I mean, that's how we that's In Flames. Yes, we don't want to be this space epic 20 minutes.
And we like it. So.
Yeah, it worked for 20 hours. Once in a while we do a little bit of sidetracking. No, but it still has a different vibe, and on that one we have a choir for like but it's someone I talked to a guy before, he thought it was kids, but it's actually young. It's girls singing, so and two guys and 4 girls, and they are in their mid-20s, I would say. So there is no kids, but they have really high-pitched voices.
Absolutely.
But since this song has, you know, kids in like lyrically, you know, have that in mind. Yes. So it was good to get that feeling, like they are speaking back. We are the truth. So yeah.
Great. The last song we selected, we love a lot, also Through My Eyes. Tell me more also about that song.
I think that's one song that we need to make on every single album. That type of fast drum beating, and a song that we can do again and again and again and again. So that needs a little bit different approach, because it could easily be from any other album. And for the first time, through this whole process, I mean, we were going to LA, and I was thinking, I got to take care of my instrument better, my voice, do something. So I hooked up with this guy called Mark Rank. He's a vocal coach, and I took singing lessons through the whole process for the first, which is, I also learned something after 12 albums.
Well, you don't need that.
Well, I do, because, I mean, I don't try to be the best singer in the world, and we don't try to be the best guitar player or the drummer or bass player or whatever. We try to be the best possible In Flames that we can. And I think we have a unique way of sounding, and I think people know exactly when they hear something that, oh, that's In Flames, you know. But it's fun for me to explore what I can do with my voice as well, and try to, it's not becoming better in a competition, it's more becoming better at controlling yourself, controlling your instrument.
Yes.
And he helped me get into higher ranges, and you know, like, and I think Through My Eyes is an example of that, where I go higher than I've done before without struggling too much and so on. And yeah, it's a straightforward metal song with a powerful chorus and pre-chorus and good verse.
Absolutely. So let's talk about touring.
Yeah.
We know that you will be on November touring in the USA. Then we know that you'll be in the United Kingdom, in England in January.
Yeah.
But we haven't seen any European tour. We want to see you here in
Never
France.
gonna tour again. No, I mean, obviously we are going to tour over here. It's just it's not released just yet, and
Yes. What can we expect?
there are things that it's sort of out of our hands. You know, it's managements, agents, and
Absolutely.
these wonderful people that we're working with. But there will be dates. I mean, of course, we're going to come back to France and play. We always love to be here and be other places. You know.
And what can we expect from these new shows? Of course, new songs from the new album.
Yeah.
How many songs you will? Do you know yet how many songs you will play from the new album?
Yeah, eventually we want to play them all, of course, but it won't be on the first tour and second tour. Maybe it'll be later in the cycle.
Absolutely.
But and we're going to change it up. But I mean, start off slow with a few songs and then adding more along the way.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
For all these information about the new album.
Appreciate
I hope
it.
you the best.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.
See you guys, and see you. Bye.
Hi, this is Anders from In Flames, saying hello from France. You are watching United Rock Nations. Have a good time.